Hi everybody, my name is Matthew Foley and I'm here with a demonstration video for the Kaltura group, which is Doug, Emily, Sam, and myself. Today I'll be talking about the CRAAP test. The CRAAP test is simply a way to verify your information and see if your sources are worth the crap. And let me apologize in advance, I do have a 2-year-old who might scream in the background. She doesn't understand the concept of video recordings yet. So what is the CRAAP test? It's a way to evaluate pieces of information, articles, books, websites, etc. It was developed by Sarah Blakely at California State University, Chico, back in 2004. And it stands for Currency, Relevance, Authority, Accuracy, and Purpose. So currency is when was it written? When was the article published? When was the book published? When was the website last updated? This one's actually fairly self-explanatory. You usually want the most recent information possible and up-to-date information possible. COVID, for instance, you wouldn't want to use information from March of last year. You'd want stuff from March and February of this year because it's more relevant and you know more about what happened and what's happening. One of the easiest ways to deal with this is use limiters. Use your time limiters, your publishing limiters, and databases. And that's just a really quick and easy way to make sure you're getting the most up-to-date info. Relevance, is this piece of information actually relevant to the topic at hand or what you're writing about? Yeah, it might be interesting, it might be tangentially related, but is it going to be helpful or is it just going to be a waste of your time? One of the easiest ways to check this is read the abstract, especially for academic articles. Read the abstract, read the summary of the book, see if it's going to be related and helpful. Relevance also involves making sure that the information is presented at the appropriate level and to the correct audience. For instance, Carl Sagan might have written an article for Nat Geo Kids or something. Now, is he authoritative in his field? Absolutely he is. But is it relevant to your academic article? Probably not. Which leads us to authority. Who wrote it? Who published it? Good sources of information should include, at a minimum, who the author is, where they work, why they're an authoritative source, and usually how to get a hold of them, especially in the academic setting. Occasionally, and I have to mention this, occasionally writers will use a nom-de-plume or a pseudonym. It's very seldomly, especially in the academic setting. Academic sources, or people writing academic sources usually want them to be attributed back to them. People want scholarship to be attributed to them. So it's very seldom, but it does happen. And similar to who wrote it, who published it? Is the publisher a well-known academic institution or publication, or is it just some random website on the internet who's possibly trying to push a narrative? I'm not saying that the random information you find on a blog or a website isn't accurate. It might be accurate and it might be correct, but without having that history of authoritativeness, I suppose, it's hard to verify whether or not the information is real or accurate, which brings us to accuracy. Where is it coming from? Can it be verified? Is this legitimate information, or is it simply just made up and falsified to push a narrative or for pushing a specific bias? The easiest way, especially in the academic field, is check their citations. Backtrack. Citing your sources is an easy way to verify the information that they found to see if it's legitimate or not. Citations, citations, citations. Follow the sources. That's the easiest way. Books, and especially textbooks, might not have the best citations or sources, but usually, especially like I said in the academic field, they will toward the back of the book. Even Wikipedia cites its sources, so there's no excuse for you not to. Lastly is purpose. Why was this written? What was the purpose behind it? What prompted the author or the publisher to publish this? They could be doing it just to push a narrative. And So just make sure you're looking at information from both sides and you're not stuck in your echo chamber that we always hear about lately. Yeah, that's it. So the CRAAP test, it's a funny, easy acronym to remember, but it is a good way to assess your sources. So don't let crappy sources fool you anymore. All right, guys, here's my sources for this. And have a great one. I'll see you soon.